Not really sure. Okay. Well, that was incredibly confusing. I said, well, that was incredibly confusing. Yours came out looking good. I did not change my stream title. Genius. What's good, new kid? Yeah, I did not. I'm a genius. And I've already started. Hello, Sari. I don't know how to do it in Streamlabs, to be honest. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm lost. Keep Discord there. Let me bring this down here. All right, all good. I don't have to keep looking up. Oh, it's Morphin? Yes, it is Morphin. I can see the chat. I'm a moderator. Oh, you mean like as a source? Okay. I got you. The one and only. Yeah, the one and only Morphin time. Sienna, hello. What's good, Spectre? What's good, new kid? How's everyone doing tonight? I don't know, man. Why can't we hear him? Oh, you guys can't hear him? Oh, that's awkward. They can't hear you. And yes. No. It's fine. I'm about to figure it out.
I don't even know if my shit's working either.
There we go. Can y'all hear him?
Hello,
Gonzalez.
peoples. Hola, señores, señores.
Thank you for the follow, dude with 2 kids.
I don't know why that was funny.
Dude with 2 kids. Wait a minute, is that Ryan? It is Paco. What's up, Paco?
What the hell?
You hear an echo? Oh, poop. It's probably the blurb.
There we go.
Or not the blurb.
There we go. Now we're sharing chat.
Why is it going through there?
What? Man, you don't have to gift any subs. You're good. I don't know if you heard me.
Is that better?
What?
Okay, maybe not. Is that better? I'd give subs, but I'm broke right now. Have a good night. Yeah, no. You don't have to do any of that.
I'm getting right now, so I don't really
Good
have
to see you
time
though,
to
Paco.
talk.
Have a good rest of your night.
Don't worry.
It was crazy seeing
Thanks
you
for
at my
joining.
job though. This man popped up on me at my job. That was wild.
Mr. Paco?
Yeah.
Didn't I meet? Didn't I know him?
No. I met him at Kubota.
I was gonna say. What other Paco do we know then? From school?
From school? No, you're thinking of Pablo. Blaze, did you see there's a new
emotes in
I haven't been on
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
We're actually gonna be talking about that actually.
Fortnite.
Everything.
Wow.
Wow.
Hang on. Let me mute that. Talk real quick.
Yes, sir.
All right, there we go. Do you guys still hear an echo?
I don't hear shit. So.
I thought you said keep it PG.
You're right. But remember, I'm gonna cut a lot of this out right now. We haven't
All
even
right,
started. We actually haven't started. So I mean, we started, but we haven't even started talking about everything.
that's fair.
I mean, I kind of figured the first minute was just going live and figuring out how to actually do it.
Yeah, doing everything while we're live. How you doing, Elva? It is a little confusing.
I wonder how we're gonna do this if we were to play together.
Oh, dude, no, I don't even want to think about that. That's a whole headache in itself.
I feel like it'd be easy though. Like it'd just be. Never mind. It's a headache. I can already see it.
Actually, no, it would be. I would just have to put like, so it would be my camera, your camera, and then I put you up like somewhere on the screen on the live.
We're
Like
okay.
it would be the same thing.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Apparently,
yeah.
you have ads, or I have ads.
We both have ads. I don't know. I didn't get a
I don't know.
notification from mine yet. We're
Oh, then
taking
I
a
did.
quick
It's.
break.
I
See
guess it's
you in
me.
1 minute and 30 seconds. Oh, that's your announcement. Yeah,
Man, I
that's
didn't even
you.
know I had it on. I might turn off ads. Honestly.
Turn off. I tried. It doesn't
You
turn off. I tried doing that.
could turn them off.
I did, and it didn't work.
Mm.
It was confusing.
Okay, so I guess we'll kind of get started. Kind of just saying like what's gonna happen in the next 30 minutes to an hour or so. So basically, this is going to be the first episode to a podcast that me and Envy Blaze are going to be doing. This podcast is going to be talking about. You distracted
Don't
me
mind me.
by movies.
Don't mind me.
Well, it's going to be talking about esports, the game, people streaming. We're going to try to stay away from everyday life things as much as possible, and just talk about basically what's going on in the video game industry. So Fortnite, Call of Duty, any new games, any old games, and yeah, hopefully this first episode will start something that we can continue going forward. As long as we have people that want us to do it, we'll more than happy to go ahead and do this. All right, let's see.
I'm ready whenever you are.
So I'm gonna just start with Mr. Envy Blaze. How you doing, sir? I know you just got out of work.
This guy.
No, seriously, how you doing?
Uh, good,
So-
more or less. I mean, Jesus, it's trying to stay away from. I thought we were staying away from personal topics. Don't ask me how I'm doing.
No, I'm
Just
just
kidding.
asking how you doing today at work. That's it.
It was okay.
How was your
Lots
day?
of
All right.
interesting people that came in today.
Interesting people. All
Yeah.
right. I mean, I get it. Best Buy, always fun. Um, well, let's go ahead and let's talk about the elephant in the room. I'm just kidding.
Elephant
Well,
in the room is
Twitch and
crazy.
TikTok. You started streaming about a year ago now, right?
Well, on TikTok, yeah.
Yeah. Well, streaming in general,
Yep.
about a year.
Yeah,
And with
taking.
it being banned, as of right now, it's been confirmed it's going to be banned in basically the end of the week. How do you feel? Do you feel kind of worried that all the hard work you put into it, it's kind of for nothing, or
I wouldn't say that it was for nothing. Yeah, I got to meet a lot of new people. Um, a lot of laughs, a lot of moments where I wanted to destroy my monitor and other computer components. Um, I got to get some insight into a lot of different people from around the country, and how they live, the games that they like, and the reasons they like them. Um, so like on a people basis, it was it was okay. I like it, and because of that, I wouldn't say it was all for nothing because a lot of those, it's not like it's all of my following, obviously, but a good couple handfuls of those people are still around, even here on on Twitch. So I
yeah,
don't think it was for nothing. Do I have all of my following here? No, but it doesn't. It doesn't matter. All of my following didn't interact with me on a daily basis anyway, so
Okay, and
is what it is.
I know we talked about this, in private conversations and stuff, but the biggest difference, like TikTok and Twitch, like TikTok is so interactive compared to Twitch. How do you feel that now it's kind of like you're gonna go to Twitch and it's gonna be a slower pace of things compared?
Yeah, I see people. I hope going forward, with TikTok getting banned in the U.S., that Twitch does something about making it more interactive. There are lots of little plugins and things that you can use. I've been finding, but they they all cost a pretty little penny.
Yeah,
Versus where with TikTok I used a third party service called Tickfinity, and yes, it costed me a monthly fee, but it was $12. That's because through my agency I got a discount on it. Originally it was 19.99, but it's 12.99. No, 11.99 with my agency. So it worked well. I think at the beginning I had issues with it, but like over time I started figuring it out. And it was, I mean, I used everything from the overlays to the like what Twitch would call the channel points. I had a function similar to that over there. I think you remember it, the Fox coins. So
yeah.
that was similar to the channel points. People could use that to request music and things. And so Twitch has these things as well, obviously under a different name. But it's just a matter of finding what works best and what the people that come to my stream like as far as its interaction level, like
Music
how.
request,
Yeah,
interaction, things like that.
I have to
I
see what
know
people are
there's
gonna
like
like.
programs. I know there's programs like Stream Elements. I use that. I've always used it. They're really good with like letting you know notifications, moderating your chat. They can even do a donation page through Stream Elements if people want to donate to you directly.
Yeah.
So I know there's programs and programs and programs and programs and programs, but I would say like there is a program for music request. I know Streamlabs has a program directly, like since I know you're using it. So I know a lot of it that you've been doing on TikTok, you can get it back. I don't have no worry in that for you. But me personally, when I streamed on TikTok, it was a love hate relationship. I loved it in the sense of like it was really quick interaction, but I hate it because of like yes, you should always be mindful of what you're saying. I'm not gonna say no to that, but it was so sensitive sometimes. I was just like, what did I even say? Like,
Yeah, the thing I find interesting about the point they're trying to make with the whole ban itself is that it's an infringement upon our freedom of speech. But but you really couldn't be free with what you said on TikTok. Like their community policies, as far as
are a
what
lot
could be said
stricter.
and what shouldn't be said, and then there's also the unwritten rules that they don't specify in their policy, that would kind of fall into place. It's not so much that you would get penalized, but the whole point of everybody using TikTok the way that they were using it was not just the interaction, but the exposure that you got from it. Because that algorithm it's tough to beat on any platform that's currently out right now. Like there's nothing that's doing it like TikTok with putting your stuff out there without you having to consistently pay for it and market it yourself.
No,
They did have
I get
options
it
to
too.
promote your own videos and things like that, but as far as your live, dude, you go live and like I think like the first month they're pushing your stuff out there like crazy on everybody's FYP, and then snagging
I mean,
anybody.
it started things like NPC streaming and just box battles
Yeah,
and
and people
all
actually
these
were
different
going for that.
things.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. But yeah, box
Yeah,
battles
but
was an
uh,
interesting function.
for me, TikTok has always been a love hate because TikTok is a great platform. I'm not gonna say it's not, but the people that it made famous is what annoyed me to an extent because it kind of showed how our society worked. Like, dude, really, this person got famous because of this, and like, I'm not gonna talk any bad things about this person, but like the Hawk Two girl, like all she said was like, "Oh, I'll spit on that thing," and then, bam, she's famous, and it's like, I know she's had interviews and she's talked about how she was already working to try to be someone, and that just happened to be the thing that made her on the map. Cool, but it's like I I I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Like you can, and I mean, I've seen streamers too, like video game streamers where I'd never heard of this person a day in my life, but I'm seeing their stream come up every so often or their video or whatever because the algorithm or but then also streamers like Tim the Tapman and Nate Shot where they don't even promote anything on there and I see them all the time.
Yeah.
So
I
I feel like there's
surprisingly
some favoritism.
surprisingly when I got on the app, I didn't really see their stuff at first. Like I didn't see Jinxie streaming on there. I didn't see Kai Cenat, Tim the Tapman, Sketch, none of them. I didn't see any of them. Like I had to like actively look for them. And I did see that they went live occasionally on there, but I think Kai Cenat was just an absolute no. I don't think TikTok really wanted him. Um
No, he
just
doesn't
because of
go
the
live at all. It's his clips. It's just his clips. Jinxies doesn't really go live on there either. It's just his clips. Um,
he was live earlier.
um, eh, yeah, but he's always done a clip thing, and he's even said in interviews where he was mainly doing it for clips to promote his Twitch,
Yeah.
and it worked for him. Like he doesn't really care to go live on TikTok. He took advantage of it. That's something that I regret not doing. Like when I was streaming on Twitch and TikTok just came out, like I should have taken advantage of like the clips.
You were the
But
one that told
I
me
was
to get
doing
on there.
Instagram. Yeah. And I was doing Instagram, I was doing YouTube, I was doing other things that basically like I felt like I was fine if I just did these things. But I was also like not really into TikTok when it first came out. I feel like the more I used it, I liked it, but there were some things like for me personally, when I'm looking at a video, I want to see something funny. like and TikTok is like like lately all I've been seeing is LA fires. Like, oh, LA fire, LA fire, LA fire, LA fire. And I get it, it's a big event, but I'm like, dude, like I'm tired of seeing LA fires. like
Yeah, you just yeah, you I think you belong on the Instagram reels.
I do. That's why I go always on it. I always see funny things. But also, I mean that but TikTok, like, the platform's great. I streamed on Twitter, I streamed on YouTube. And Twitter, I'll say one thing, like if you pay for the premium to stream on there, you do get your viewers. And I've gotten my handful of viewers. I enjoyed it. I feel like the algorithm is kind of similar or just as good as TikTok, but it's that money that you're saying. Like you have to pay for a premium account so you can
Yeah.
stream online on Twitter. And I'm like,
Yeah,
dude, I'm not gonna
and if you're
pay.
not really like if you don't have like a heavy following, like it can really take a toll, you know. Especially if you're trying to make this
Yeah.
a full-time thing. If you don't have that following there, you're really having to pour a lot of your own money into this in order to really get where you want
Oh,
to be
oh
in order
man.
to start getting that following.
And anyone that's watching this that wants to get into streaming, I made a lot of mistakes when I first started. I poured
Oh, you
so
did.
much money into this for no reason, thinking it was going to help. I bought in microphones, I bought in cameras, audio systems, whatever you could think of. I bought in monitors, freaking. What else have I done?
I'm still rocking with a
I
lot of
pretty
my day one stuff.
Yeah, and I haven't like these earbuds. I got them like last year. Look, but I mean, this is more on the gaming side of things. This is not a streaming thing. This is just
Yeah, the
I've
IEMs and
always
stuff.
been a yeah. But yeah, no, I remember spending so much money like on Streamlabs, paying the yearly subscription, uh, restream to be able to stream on like YouTube and TikTok and all that at once. Um, and it's great. Like they offer all these multi-stream platforms and all that, but really where I commend you on is that you didn't do that. You stayed with one platform and you grew that platform so that the day is coming. The day is coming is going to get banned, but you're able to at least transition somewhat.
Yeah. I made sure to once like it was in the air that it could possibly be gone. I was like, "Oh yeah. Yeah, we need to get over to we need to get over to Twitch and start doing something over there. At least get affiliate
Hey
even if I'm
man,
not there every
and
day."
you got, but you even the other thing I'm very surprised in is like you have apps like I think it's like Reblux, you got Kick, you got Bigo Live, and things of that. And I'm surprised you went to Twitch. Like you got kicked that promotes higher pay and things like that.
Yeah,
So that's something I was very
it's very
surprised on.
conditional though. That's the thing. Like you read the conditions to in the requirements to get that stuff, and it's like I don't know if I could ever not as quick because
Get it?
all right when I was moving making my transition to Twitch last what July um I got it in 2 weeks. I got affiliate in 2 weeks. There was no way I was gonna do that on Kick. People didn't aren't really aware of Kick, and I was surprised about that because like I knew about it, but me and you, we've been trying this stuff out for a few years now, so of course we heard about it. But anybody that's just like on the general viewing side of things, now they might
Yeah,
have seen it, but they've never really like dove into finding out about what it really is, what it does, and all of that stuff. And then for the most part, I want to say like over 30% of the people that did see it were like, "Oh, this is just Twitch. I'll just stay on Twitch. I'm already over there. I got people I watch over there." You know?
yeah. No, honestly, like you know, it's a funny part when Kick first came out. I went straight to Kick. I got affiliated in like 3 days. That wasn't the issue. The issue was once I got affiliated, it was like okay, like it died quick. It was just like everyone was like, yeah, let's go kick, and it was hard to even get people to even want to go on Kick that I knew, friends, family, whatever the case may be. But then it's like you said, everyone's like, oh, it's just Twitch, and it just went right back down.
Yep.
And unless you like have a good following of Kick, there's like no point to streaming it.
And that's rare because there's I'm not going to name drop any streamers, but there is a big streamer that is over on Kick and does a lot of bot views. And now if Kick really was pushing the same thing as Twitch does, same thing as X does or Twitter, whatever,
Hmm.
TikTok, you wouldn't feel the need to purchase bot viewers. You know what I mean? Like that's just, I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
I
good on that.
mean,
Like it just, if anything, it concrete, it solidified in my mind, okay, I'm just going to stay on Twitch. Like I
I
even
mean,
know, I,
you got big streamers like XQC and things like that where they went, and I know they got a hit in their numbers. There's no way they didn't get a hit in their numbers because it's not as popular. Like I can understand if you're like, oh, I'm gonna go to YouTube gaming and I'm a streamer on YouTube. Yeah, it's harder to become affiliated on YouTube gaming, but I could see that actually happening. Like I could see you saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to YouTube," because it's like it's more known. Like me personally, like if you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go on YouTube," I'm like, "Oh, I have a YouTube account. I could easily open up your thing and click follow or like or subscribe or whatever the case may be."
mhm.
But if you told me, "Hey, I want you to download like Reblox, and I want you to, and so you can watch me," I'm like, "What the hell's Reblox? Like, what is that?" Like
Exactly. Yeah. People aren't really, they're not too big into downloading something they know nothing about. Like, even me, like someone was telling me about there's this new app that's similar to TikTok called favor is it favorited, I think, or something like that. I still haven't looked into it. I just people have
there's
been
a
throwing it
Lemonade
at me.
as
Yeah,
well.
there's
Lemonade's
lemonade
supposed to
too,
be
yeah.
made by, and I'm
It's
looking
powered
at, it, I'm
by
like, that's
TikTok.
not TikTok. Yeah, but
No,
it's
it's
not
not.
TikTok. Everyone's like, oh,
It's not.
like everyone just go to Lemonade. I'm like, dude, that's not TikTok. Like
It may,
that's supposed
but
to be
so
a
what I'm
lifestyle.
hoping is that once the ban goes through, then they shut down the servers for the US TikTok. I hope they put some of the things they've incorporated into TikTok over to Lemonade. That'd be nice, and I hope they do incorporate that algorithm. I think it is to some effect incorporated, but it's just posting right now, like you said. So it's not really
Yeah, it's
TikTok. You don't
Instagram.
get you don't.
Lemonade is
Thank
Instagram
you, thank you. I said the same thing.
without live.
Yeah, I said the
Instagram
same thing.
without a live. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's one of those programs that right now like everyone's
and
using
no
it because it's like
reels.
it's the new thing, but it's not. It's not the new thing, and it won't ever be the new thing unless they completely just make everything that was on TikTok on Lemonade.
Yeah,
And
but even
then,
then, it's just
but they won't
to
do
the
that
same
either because
problems gonna come
then,
back up.
yep, like, oh, well, this app, blah, blah, blah. And everyone says, oh, it's because like, it's getting banned because of the government, because they think this, they think that. Yes, that's part of the reason. But in reality, like, the thing is, like, it's a Chinese company that's doing better than an American company.
Yeah, and
Like, it's,
they have like trying to think. I think they have like the information of like, was it 40 million different businesses? Like, or there's
Yeah,
like 40
because it
million different
uses.
businesses that utilize it. 170 million Americans' personal data is stored on TikTok servers. The Chinese, if the Chinese government, if they wanted to, subpoena the company for all of that information to use it for espionage purposes, it is a little like, whoa, like, it is a little scary. Um, and then the whole drone thing that was happening on the eastern seaboard. A lot of some things that are coming out now. Most of it's been it's redacted, so we don't really know the truth. But a lot of it is they're talking about how some of those drones were Chinese owned, and like the only people that have this technology is us in the U.S. as well as the Chinese. Um, so when you're thinking of that side of things and how the government's talking about how it's a national security issue that the Chinese government could potentially have all this information on us, I can understand where the fear comes in. Has the government always told the truth? No. Um, but if they were to open a press conference and say, okay, look, not only does the Chinese government have access to 170 million Americans' information, but also, hey, you guys remember those drones? Yeah, those were Chinese owned. So you put the two and two together, you understand why we're worried and why we're saying it's a national security issue. Now, if they said that, I would be, oh yeah, okay, I get it. Shit, take the app all day. But
Yeah, they didn't say that. They're
they
just like,
they
oh,
haven't.
like,
Yeah, they haven't put those things together. That's just another one of the many
well, I
conspiracies that
mean,
are
at the
going
same
around the
time,
internet.
Facebook. I mean, Mark Zuckerberg was there as well, so it wasn't just TikTok in that court hearing. Like, it was all about things that are basically outside the topic that we don't even need to be talking about in the first place. But the whole thing is like platforms are either coming up or dying. That's pretty much what's happening. Some
Yeah,
of it is like we're in the generation of live streaming. We're in the generation of everyone wants to be a top video gamer, pro player, a streamer. Me and as an example, going to school for esports management and business. Like, I mean, now there's a whole career curriculum in college. Like,
yeah,
and so with all that going on, it's kind of like, we're in the time frame and we're young. Like, we are young as it is right now, but we're old. So our kids are going to have the big advantage of technology. Like, I mean, our generation is the pioneers, but the next
that's good,
generation is going
Alyssa.
to, hello, hello. But that's the thing that's kind of thing that scares me is like right now this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to streaming and esports and like it's slowly becoming a real sport, which is good. I'm not gonna say it's not, but it's one of those things like, dude, we used to get yelled at for playing video games. We used to
Yeah,
get, you're like, what? You're not gonna do this for a job? What do you mean? Like you're gonna go to school and do something else. And now it's kind of like if like my son or I think even Kyle, if, like or anyone was to be like, "Hey mom, hey dad, like I think I want to be a streamer," and they had a following or whatever the case would be, I'm just like, like I'm more open to it. I'm like, okay, like just make sure you have a backup plan,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But before like for us, it's kind of like I'm not saying we started late, but we kind of started late, like we did.
Oh, for sure,
Um,
for sure. I
Like we
mean,
should have been
there is
doing
a
this
lot of
when we were
people
like
already
20.
doing this on YouTube 10 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, podcast became the wave of 2023. I honestly, I think COVID. COVID is what made podcasts. Everyone wants to talk, but no one knew was listening. So
Yeah, I guess I get
that's the
that.
other thing too. We missed on the COVID boom, man. COVID boom was gonna make everyone rich.
Yeah, it's
Bitcoin, crypto, everything. I missed out on
funny
everything.
how
If I
you
could go
told us,
back,
dude. I know. It's all bad,
if I
but
could literally, no, not even that. If I could go back to the time when you told me to go buy Bitcoin when it was like cents, I would go back in time and put my
Oh
whole
my,
life
I'm saying,
savings.
dude, and I do remember telling you that too because I even said it myself because I bought 5. Like I bought 5 back then. It was 12 cents back then, dude.
I
12
bought
cents.
$100. You know when you told me about $100 worth?
Yeah.
I would have been set for life. Like, but I didn't think anything of it, so I sold it all and just got my money and said, "Screw
Yeah.
it."
Yeah, I wish
So many
I
things.
the laptop that I had purchased them on because you know your wallets are like localized. So like the
Yeah,
laptop I purchased them on, long gone, dude. And I had 5 Bitcoin on there, dude. If I could have sold those when Bitcoin was at its highest a couple years ago, oh my god, I would have been
it went back up
Gucci.
though. So yeah, no,
Yeah, it's
I'm
back
like
up
sitting
there,
here
but
like
dude, that was
I'm
especially
sitting here
during the
thinking
whole
about it. I'm like,
GameStop thing and
man.
all that.
Oh, the same thing. The GameStop stock. That was the other one where I'm like, uh Nvidia stock. There's a bunch of stuff I wish I could tell myself to,
Invest
go and
in
do,
back
but
then, yeah.
now I'm
But
over here
going
like,
back to how
well,
like you were saying, like growing up, we always talked about, yeah, we're gonna play video games for a living. But see, back when we were growing up, it wasn't about streaming; it was about game
being a
development. We
pro
were like, oh
player.
yeah, we're gonna be in game development, we're gonna be game designers, game testers, whatever. But
And
quickly that got
whoever's
diffused.
listening, I want you guys to know most of this is because we watched Grandma's Boys when we were younger. We shouldn't have,
God,
but we
yes,
watched it.
Grandma's Boy. That was it. It was Grandma's Boy that
Grandma's
instilled it.
Boy was the best rated R movie that we watched, but it showed exactly what it was like to be a game developer, a game tester, like all these
Mm,
things. Like, yeah, it was a little comedy of how it really was, and I'm pretty sure it's similar or just about the same. But that was our example. Is like, this is why we want to do this, and I think back on it, I'm like, that's not a good example because there's way more to it than that. Like, there was
yeah,
coding,
absolutely.
there's writing, there's actual writing it up, writing things down. Hello, welcome
It's good. Soda Pop. What is that? Soda Pop
up. How's it
Rager.
going? Yep, Soda Pop Rager. I mean,
um,
yeah, man.
yeah, it was definitely it was way more intricate than anything I ever imagined. I know somebody right
And
now that's
nothing's stopping us now. Nothing is stopping us now. Technically, like you can go to school and learn
yeah,
game
and still get
development,
into it.
coding,
Yeah,
art. It's just one of those things. Like, um, I mean, for me personally, well, for me, I've thought about it. Like, I thought about going to trade schools that specialize in that, and I was going to do it, but then I was like, I'm not that intricate. Like, I'm good with computers, but not that good.
not to that
Not to the point where
complexity.
I'm a yeah, like not to write a whole like I learned to code, but I mean the basic you're gonna catch me doing is like a website. Like there's no
Yeah,
you're not gonna catch me writing a whole thing for a game and figure out how to do a 3D model for a character. Like it's just not happening.
Yeah, I could understand that. And then
I
there's the
mean,
whole lore development too. Creating the virtual world around the game itself. Who is this person? Who is this faction? Where what land are you in? Is it going to be
oh no, you're going too complicated. I would just be
post-apocalyptic
doing
in
like arcade
space?
games.
Yeah,
I'd just be doing arcade games with like a quick little
levels, level
like
based
four
stuff.
player game, like Super Mario style. Like
Yeah,
I mean, some
I
of the
get
best
that.
games are simple like that. Like there was a game me and my buddy used to play. It's called Ed's. I think it's like Ben and Ed Party, and you're like a zombie, and you're going through like a course, and you can kill your team, like your friend, while you're going through the course trying to finish it. It's like it's so dumb, but it's so funny. It's so
Yeah,
fun. Like I mean, I'm okay with those type of games, but games like Call of Duty, Fortnite, Elder Scrolls Online, like no, I will never be. You'll never catch
Warcraft,
me. Yeah, I don't have the
RuneScape.
imagination for that. And
Yeah.
to create a language on top of that, to even have like each character have a
Oh,
language.
dude, like Skyrim tripped me out, bro. It developed a whole language, dragon language, like dragon tongue. Like
Hmm.
what?
I mean, that's what's
Yeah,
cool
that
about it, though.
tripped me
Like
out.
that's what's cool. Like it's you could definitely live out your fantasies in a game. Like you want to be a dragon hunter, play a game with dragon hunting. You wanna I'm not gonna say Call of Duty is like the best example for like military, but like if you wanna go out and have a simulation, you got Battlefield, you got Delta Force, you got games that kind of show a good example of like what it would be like to be in the military.
Hmm.
Because Delta Force is a good example. Battlefield is a great example. Everything's happening. There's a bunch of crap going on. Like you got cars, you got SUVs, you got a helicopter, you got a sniper 1,000 miles away that shoots you. I mean, that's what war is. And granted, they're making a serious thing into a light thing by making it into a game, but that is like, if you that is your fantasy, I guess go for it. I mean, there's even simulators. Or right now, I'm playing the card shop simulator. I own my own card shop. I'm having such a blast with that.
The TCG card shop stuff. That's
Dude,
crazy.
I pulled a card that was a War 2000. I've never been so excited in my life. But
Yes, man.
it's things like that where the imagination of the person that made the game. If you're really into the game, you definitely will enjoy it. And it
Sir
sucks though
Swifty.
too because like I feel like what happened?
Sorry. Gas station
Oh,
sim is
gas
dope
station sim,
too.
dude, it is dope. No, I agree with you. It's dope. I actually watched Markiplier play that game, and it's probably the best simulator I've seen so far.
I just thought about him playing it, so that's why I started laughing. They also and then there's
Nah,
the
again.
power wash simulator, the grocery
Oh,
store
I think it.
simulator.
No, no, my favorite simulator, and I know it's messed up to say this. Um, there's a gardener simulator, and yeah, like an actual like you're gardening, like you're cutting the grass and all that simulator. And it's funny because I always see like these TikToks where they'll make jokes like I'm Mexican, so I'm gonna do what I know best, and he starts streaming him mowing the grass. And I was like, bro, like it's funny, like I get the joke, but it's funny. Oh yeah, Dennis. Yeah, there's a kid that Dennis that you get to beat up at gas stations.
Yeah, I remember.
I was like, you know why they chose Dennis though, right? Like the name, it's because of Dennis the Menace.
Jesus.
Dennis the Menace, the movie, like I mean,
Of
that's a
course, I
little
get thrown
incorporation
into
from
that
that.
somehow.
Hey, that's a good joke, good laugh. But yeah, there's a lot of games that there. Oh, and then VR. Yeah, VR gaming where it's like, I mean, I want to try it. I'm not gonna say I don't, but I'm also kind of like I don't know how realistic I want to go with the whole VR gaming. Like, there's places where you can go and wear the headset and you're actually like walking around and like doing all that, or do I want to just sit on my desk and like play a VR game, like Sword Art
Um,
Online and things like that?
MetaQuest 3. We sold a lot of
Yeah, it's
those
dope.
over.
I wanted to buy one, but my wife apparently doesn't trust me with them because of all the jokes that are on the internet where people are like going to strip clubs and stuff on the MetaQuests.
Oh,
Yeah, you could do that. Apparently,
didn't know that
there's
was a
like
thing.
games where you can go as a simulator.
That's wild behavior.
Yeah, no, I've seen a bunch of videos where like you've seen some people getting caught doing some weird things.
Oh, I've seen the one video. Okay, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Dennis is now intrigued. Not even.
He's gonna buy one as soon as we hang up the call.
Yep, I'm using that employee discount ASAP. No, I'm just kidding. Um,
Jeez.
there's a place in Atlanta. I think it's called the Sandbox. It's like a whole room. You put the
Yes.
vest on, you put the
Yeah, we
the
have that here
VR
too.
on.
Yeah.
You have yeah.
And
I
you
still
could do
haven't
like a
tried it
zombie
yet.
one. You could do a
Yeah,
zombie game mode and all that. I want to try it, but like I said, I feel like I get so scared. Like if the zombie one, I'd be like, oh hell no! Like I'd be like,
yeah. Oh no, I'm
I'll
in
run
there. I
into a
want to do that.
wall.
There's a
Dennis as well. Yeah, there's one everywhere.
I also
It
want
became
the
popular.
I really want that omnidirectional treadmill though to be able to play. Like I don't think
I'll tell you right
I'd
now.
want to if I'm playing VR, I don't
If
want
I
to sit
did
at
all
my
that,
desk.
yeah, if I did the omnidirectional treadmill and the whole set and all that, I'm gonna tell you right now, I would go from 176 to 100 pounds in a week
Yeah,
because of my game would
that's
be
like
like playing
12K,
all
brother.
day.
I know, but a man can dream, right?
Hey, hey, hey! The streaming his streaming career is gonna kick off. Okay, and he's gonna buy it for both of us.
Shit. Wait, why my streaming? What about yours?
Uh, yours is more important right
And
now.
write it off as a business investment.
Yeah, see?
IRS, pay no mind.
What IRS? That's gone. That should be gone by this year if they approve it. Um,
That'd be
but
insane.
yeah, I know. The gaming world. There's so much things to talk about in gaming.
Take
it's
my
not even
car, I'll
funny.
walk
We're
in
like we started
place.
with TikTok and Twitch, and somehow we ended up everywhere. But I mean, like I said, that's the point of the podcast. Is to talk, to see what's going on, to listen to talk to the people in chat, talk, take my card,
Yeah,
I'll
I
walk in
rarely get
place.
to do moments like these at all, like just because I'm always doing something else. It's rare. Like I
Yeah,
talk,
but
I
streaming is hard. Like you want to please your fans. You want to please your friends. Like oh, like let's play Fortnite, let's play this, let's play that. But then on top of that, you're like okay, um, one of my biggest things I play a lot of COD. I don't actually enjoy COD. I do. I'm not gonna say I don't enjoy it, but I don't enjoy it as much as I used to because of all the issues. But I'm gonna play it because of my buddies. Like if they're on it, I'm on it. But
yeah,
there's a lot of other games that I would prefer to play. Like I would prefer
I
to
get
go
that.
back to Apex Legends, like at this point, because I loved that game at one point.
A lot
Um,
of cheaters on there still somehow. I don't know how they're getting away with it.
not as bad as COD though.
I don't know. It feels about the same to me. Cause like I play Apex and I'm like, bro, you didn't even have to cheat against me. You could have been yourself and still won. Like that's my thing. Like that's how overkill it is to me. Like I'm like, dude, I don't know how to play this. Y'all don't have to
I
cheat
used to
against me.
play that. Look, speaking of Apex, I'm not gonna lie. I think I have like $10,000 in that game of all the
Oof.
skins I bought, or lower. Like I would say, like maybe 4K or 5K. I really
Let me
wanted that
play
Wraith
them if I
knife.
got someone else on with me. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, shooter games are just like you're playing with your buddy. When no one's on and I'm by myself, I'm playing some simulator game that I found. Or I played Elder Scrolls Online by myself, but it gets kind of boring because you're. I mean, because the whole point of online is you can play with other
I
people.
didn't know you had Elder Scrolls Online.
I do. I have to re-download it. I haven't played it in a while, but I used to
Me
play it a
too.
lot.
I have to read down. I bought the Necrom bundle and it gave me
So
all of
did
the old stuff.
I.
Okay.
I
So we have
actually
the same DLCs.
I have Necrom bundle, and I accidentally started a whole new character, and that's when I stopped playing it. Survival games is my niche. So I like those games, but I also don't. So like, and Blaze was trying to get me into Son of the Forest, and I would have gone into it, but the game kept crashing. So I just said, screw it, I'm not playing the game.
No, you couldn't even open it.
um,
That was the problem.
yeah, I couldn't open it. Nothing. I don't even know if it's fixed. If it's fixed, I'll play it. But I got into Once Human. I know that's not as much survival, but that's as close as I got into survival games. Um, I played Dead by Daylight, and I played 7 days. Is it 7 days of what's the
7
game
days to
called?
die.
Yeah, I played that. I've also played Daisy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daisy. I was trying to figure out if that was a movie or something. I don't know why.
Uh,
Oh, there's a movie with Z in
sounds like
it
it could be
with
a
like Brad
movie.
Pitt.
Damn,
No,
I
there
don't
is a
know if
movie
it's
with
my
Brad Pitt.
Twitch, but I can't hear shit.
You can't hear shit. It's probably me.
Nah, I
This is my
think
side. Let's see. I got you. It's me. It's a moi. It's a me, Mario.
Daisy would be nice if you didn't have to spend an hour trying to get to your buddy. Oh, does it start off
uh,
like what's that one 2D style? Project Zomboid?
um,
I think Project Zomboid you load in separated from everyone too, right?
okay. I think I made a mistake here. It's Why is this not working? It's not working. Hey, talk real quick.
Talk real quick.
Okay, so it's picking up your voice on the browser source. It's not picking up mine. Okay, got it. That's what was going on.
Interesting.
Nah,
You
I
should go to your settings on
there.
the
I had messed it up, but we're good now. I'm sorry. I'm glad you stuck through all this, even though you couldn't hear a single thing.
Oh,
Like,
that's crazy.
yeah, he like you're a trooper. You should have said that shit earlier, and I shouldn't have said that. uh, but you should have said
It's
something
a,
to me earlier.
I let one slip too.
Yeah, we're like we're
But
trying to
yeah,
keep it
same
PG
style
13.
spawns being random in the world except on Daisy. You can even pick a general location like on PZ. Oh, okay.
You know what game I played and it was hard, like really hard? Scum. You're a prisoner that escaped, and you have to like you start off in the forest, and you have to like go away from cops, uh, not see other people that are like other prisoners, and you have to like survive, dude. And then if you die, you start over. Like there is no like. It was so hard. Oh my god, there was that game and some other game that I was playing that was it was like a survival game, and you start with nothing, and I mean nothing, and you have to fight zombies. You have to fight other players, and again, if you died, you started with nothing. You're playing a brand new game, and I couldn't do it. I was like, nope. I was like, if you tell me I spent 3 hours at this game to build one little house and you kill me, it's gone. I'm throwing the whole computer away.
But yeah, I got Scum and tried it. Wanted to return it, but couldn't because it had been too long. All because I felt bad for getting a guy killed and was trying to get him his stuff back before I returned the game.
See what I mean
Dang.
though? That like it's things like that. That game is hard. There's some survival games where it's real survival. Like you gotta treat that like life. I don't want to do
Now,
all that. Like I'm cool with like
Sons of the
once
Forest, I
human
really
where I
hope
could.
it does work for you. If you can do Sons of the Forest, that would be amazing. I hope your kings have an amazing
It
night.
would be.
Alyssa, you out?
Oh,
Where you
thank you.
going?
People got lives, man. People got lives.
No, she's not allowed to
But
have
thank you
one.
for stopping by.
She's not allowed to have one.
Still, thank you for stopping by. Don't listen to him.
God. Nope, just saying.
Just saying. What do you mean? What are you saying? Having an
So,
amazing night if you're still here.
are you
Those are
falling
goodbye
asleep?
words.
Yeah, those are indeed goodbye words. You falling asleep? Is that what's happening?
I haven't played on it since. You lose what? A lot of
It's
stuff.
still
However,
early. I'm not
oh,
even gonna
okay.
lie, Soda Pop, I'm pretty
Well, you're
tired myself.
probably in Cali, no? But there's some
No,
people in Cali, some people in Georgia,
Alyssa's on Central
Texas.
Time.
Ah, that's only 2 hours. Only like 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 7:52. I'm playing Fortnite, so I'm a little AFK. Ah, okay, 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 okay.
Ah, that's what it is.
No, it's okay. You know, you're a moderator. You don't have to actively be talking. You know, just check on the chat occasionally if you see
Oh,
some
that's
crazy
what it
stuff.
is. Okay. Well, hi. How's it going?
Fortnite, yep. Forgot I changed my name on here, Morphin.
Yeah, I honestly was like, who is this at one point, but I kind of figured out how you were typing. Oh man, I hate contacts. I want LASIK. I went and got the eye test work, and my doctor rudely
Using the
told me,
Rickroll is crazy. Never gonna give you
um,
up.
what happened? Oh, okay. But
Here's
they
I have
basically told
blurps
me
on
my
my
glasses
channel.
are too thick. They're like, your glasses are gonna be too thick. Go get contacts. Yeah,
Dang, boy.
yeah. They
It's
were
a lot.
like, yeah, I know. And
Nah,
I don't
bro,
wear them. I always
chill.
forget.
Too
What
thick. Knocking at me. Do you hear that on your end, Marco?
the music?
No,
For the
nothing is
blurps? No, I don't hear
the
nothing.
blurps when they go off. Oh,
No, you just have it set
really?
for you to hear that.
Insane.
That's kind of cool. Where'd you get that from?
It's called blurps.
Interesting, interesting, interesting.
Do it, do it.
I don't know what that is yet, but
It's just
um,
you know how like I had like the sound alerts on TikTok. It's something
okay.
similar to that. It promotes interaction. People can use their channel points to buy the blurps, or there's also a function where people can use bits to buy special blurps
Ah,
that I don't have
got it, got it,
hosted
got
in
it.
the channel points. The one that
I
really
see.
uses like the bits one is Sarai, Pisces Horror Doll. She's my highest bit
Of
spender
course,
on here.
of course. She money bags. I'm just kidding.
Stop. No, she's not money
This
bag.
is a joke.
She's just
Just kidding,
extremely,
kidding, kidding.
extremely supportive when she probably shouldn't be sometimes. I thought it was the Discord knock. Discord knock? What?
I don't know. I don't even know what the hell's a
Oh,
Discord
the
knock.
Discord nodie. Yeah.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Yeah, I have that as one of my blurps so people can mess with me, and I always look over at Discord even though there's no message. I wish Delta
Mm,
Force was bigger squads and three. Definitely make it. Yes. One more person could
no,
definitely. What?
I don't agree with you.
You don't like. You wouldn't want four?
Three is enough. Three is enough.
I don't know. I kind of like the sound of four, at least.
Look, I okay. Look, I would agree with you on the four, but the issue why I don't is that because Delta Force is supposed to be a realistic shooter, you die with two or three shots if you land your shots correctly. So, if you're doing a squad of four and you die that fast, either the games will end really fast for the whoever you're killing, or it's also the operators because there's the military, the recon, the
Yeah,
medical,
they
and
would
the
have to
tank.
design a new operator class. You're right.
There's already four
No, no.
classes.
Oh
There's
yeah,
four
there really
classes,
is only four. Yeah,
but there's four classes. But if they do four classes and four players, you could have one class each. And
it'd be
granted, that would be the
OP.
perfect. It'll be yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. Like it'd be too OP. Like you have one guy that's a tank that can take bullets. You have a medic. I mean, if everyone has it, it wouldn't be that bad, but it would definitely change the way the game runs, like a lot. And I yes, I have played Marvel Rivals. Yes, I
I have
like
to.
it. No, would I keep playing it? No.
Basically, what he said. Yeah, same thing. I've played it as well. I like it. I'm not gonna keep playing it though. It just feels like reskinned Overwatch to me, and I wasn't a big Overwatch fan.
It is
Um,
Overwatch. It's Overwatch on Marvel characters.
yeah, that's why I said
And
reskinned Overwatch.
if you're not good with Overwatch, like if you don't understand the concept, because a lot of people like when you try to get into League of Legends or Overwatch, the biggest thing about those specific games is they are not a Call of Duty shooter game where you just run around. They're not a BR game where you just run around.
Yeah, there's strategy.
Your role, your role actually matters. Like if you're gonna play DPS, like damage, a damage player, you better be good at doing your damage. If you're gonna be playing a tank, you better be good at being a tank. It's not like let me just lollygag and run around and hope for the best. I'm pretty good at those type of games. I played a handful of those games and I like them. The only reason why I wouldn't is because it is a reskin Overwatch. At that point, I'll just go play Overwatch. Like I own Overwatch. I'll just and I don't even play Overwatch. So it's like if I'm gonna play a game like that, I might as well play that. Marvel
Mm-hmm.
Rivals right now is getting the attention it's getting because everyone's playing it. Not that it's a good game, and it's like the best game. Is that everyone's trying to hit the new rank, and you got Ninja, Tinder Tapman, Nate Shot. You got people from all over the world like trying to be the best at this game because it's brand new. It's a brand new game. Like think about X Defiant when it came out. It had a bunch of people for a good minute, and then it died. It's literally died. It died. Like the servers are shutting down in like a few months.
Thought they did something. I told somebody that, and he was like, "No, they're doing." I forgot what he said they were doing.
Oh, so X Defiant. what they're doing for the true fans of X Defiant, they released all the content, I mean all of it, that they have planned for the whole year recently with the new update to basically give them a chance to play it.
What it would have been.
But yeah, what it would have been. But the game is completely it's done. Like and I honestly blame the gaming community for that because every new game that comes out, you guys either love it or you guys hate it. And you guys hate it to the point where it shuts down, or you love it to the point where it gets overly hyped and it's not even that good of a game. It's like one or
Yeah,
the other.
and then
Like
you
COD
experience
exists
those steep
because COD
declines.
is COD. COD is nostalgia. That's the only reason why COD exists to this day. Because all us old people in their 30s and 40s that used to yell at kids, get yelled at as kids, played that game because that's our childhood. Would I would I want to buy another one? I don't think so. I say it every year. I don't want to buy another one. I buy it anyway.
I still have yet to buy
But
Black Ops 6. I've been staying away from it. I got it on Game Pass, so
and look, I bought this Call of Duty because it was good, and it is good. This Call of Duty is great, but the developers are really messing up with all the cheating, the glitches. You know
it's
what's the most
unplayable for me.
annoying? You know what's the most annoying issue I have in the game, and I know it's a small issue, is when I click my operator that I want to be in Warzone, and out of nowhere it switches me to somebody else. And right now, for whatever reason, because of the new Squid Games, it keeps choosing the Squid Game character, and it's annoying. Yes, they are lazy. COD is lazy. They're releasing an update February or March with the new season. For PC, they're gonna do internal cheat detector. So anyone playing on PC is gonna run like Valorant now. You're gonna have your PC checked even before getting on to the game. The other thing they're planning on doing is supposedly doing a big Warzone update to fix everything with adding Verdansk as well. If they don't do any of those things right, the game will plummet real quick. Because all it
Yeah.
takes is Delta Force to add a BR mode in their game modes. That's all it takes for them. And people will play Delta Force. I'll play Delta Force. I like Delta Force. I enjoy it. I like the fact that you can lean. I like the fact that it's realistic. Um, so far, the only thing I don't like about the game is I'm not really big on battlefield type of fights. I'm more of like a close combat. But if they have a close combat mode, I have also leveled up. I know there's a lot of game modes that are locked because you have to level up. But they even have they have a Black Hawk Down mode, Dennis.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like you play movie scenes from the movie, like the
Oh no, I
game.
didn't know that's what it was. Oh,
Yeah, like you're playing scenes from the movie, like in the game.
that's interesting. Reliving the movie out. People often don't give new games time to do updates, fix things, or report the problems rather than shutting on the game for having a problem to begin with. Yeah, I
I
guess like
understand that,
yeah.
and that's not. I agree, and I don't agree. Games like Call of Duty that have been around for a while shouldn't have these issues.
Yeah, they shouldn't have issues like
And
this. It's definitely almost like a new like it's the way that they're not addressing these
so,
things. It's like they're new to development, and it makes no sense.
like, okay, Call of Duty's excuse is this: for every Call of Duty, granted it's still Call of Duty, they say they start with a new script, a new coding script for everything, even Warzone. Everything's brand new. And because they implemented a new movement, they had to basically do everything over again. The issue that they're running into is that when they did that, obviously there's code messed up in it. But they say they do that with every COD. So the next COD that's going to come out is going to be a brand new code year after year after year. And then I think in 2026, they're supposed to do a new engine. So that's going to be another issue entirely.
Well, that's
So
gonna be
they have to fix,
fantastic.
but I think the new engine will help it. I think half of the issue is the engine itself
Hmm.
because it's not like they know what they're doing. They had, like, okay, Treyarch has 3 years to build a game. I hope everyone understands that. Every title has 3 years to build a game. Like Infinity Ward has 3 years, Sledgehammer has 3 years. The only reason why Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3 look like the same game is because Infinity War and Sledgehammer were willing to work together to make a game, and that's why it wasn't as bad as it was because they were working together. But the way they explain it is that all three companies are separate and all three games are separate. So when we're complaining about it, yes, we're complaining about it. But
So
you don't have the
millions,
devs from Infinity War helping the people from Treyarch,
hundreds, trillions of
or you
dollars
don't
in
have
miscellaneous
Treyarch
fees.
helping Sledgehammer. It's just all like separate. And COD needs to stop doing that. COD needs to just get it together and have all three companies become one big company under Activision and just release this game and just add on to it. I don't need another story of Modern Warfare. I don't need an additional like, and I know that's why they're doing it is because they have every Call of Duty has a different story. Because the original Call of Duties were built by multiple people and they have multiple storylines. I don't need that. I just need the game to work.
Same.
Yes, they do have the stats. But think about this: what you think works may not work in the long term. Like when Warzone came out, they had a wild card called Battle Ready, and it gave you ammunition box and UAV. That sounds like a great idea, right? No, not in ranked because everyone's getting advanced UAVs. or or like the movement. There's some people that complain about Omni movement, even though that's not that bad. I played Advanced Warfare. I played Black Ops 3 where it's jumping around and flying. Yeah, but see the other thing too with BO2 and BO3. So BO2 is old enough where back in the day, like server wise, they picked a person on the they would pick a person that was playing, and that person was the host for the match. They would pick the person with the best internet, and that was the host for the match. Like me and Blaze are old enough where it wasn't servers. It would pick a random person with the best internet, and they hosted the match. And if that person rage quit and left the match, guess what? It was looking for a new host to host the match.
Yep.
You miss flying around. So do I. I'm not gonna lie. I miss Advanced Warfare. Oh, can't hear what you're saying. Okay, let me know.
Exosuits.
Oh, he needs to let me know what's going on with
Oh man.
that. I miss I miss exoscoots. I love the exosuits. The exosuits, that was fun. And people were complaining about that because it was too much jumping around and running on walls and this and that.
Oh
One
well.
sec, I think I messed something up. Not
Why
the
would you do?
uwu. I think I left
Ew.
shared chat, but I'm not sure.
No, you're there. I still see your chat.
Okay.
I don't think you can leave it unless we're like close out the stream.
No, I can. It just I thought I hit it and I was like,
Oh,
oh no. Oh no.
is the ad done?
I'm not sure. Bing bang, bing bang bang.
Please subscribe for if you don't want ads. I'm just kidding.
Please subscribe. Yeah, I lost 2 people. Yeah,
Yeah, the ads are killing
that's
it.
that's another thing that I think people liked it the most about TikTok is they could watch a whole stream without having to be interrupted.
I
Um,
honestly think we could take that off though.
you can,
No, you can because
but
I know like
it
Ninja
see
doesn't have ads anymore.
my thing is that like yeah because he just cares about viewers, period. Like he's already got he's set where he wants
He's
to be.
made
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
he's already said it. He's like, I don't even count the money I get anymore. It's like it just
Yeah. So it's like it's the only thing that really like gives an incentive for somebody to subscribe to you on here. It's like, okay, I don't want to see ads anymore. Whether I'm watching on my Apple TV, whether I'm watching on my PC, my tablet, my phone, I'm gonna pay for this sub. Get it out the way so that way
Nah,
I
nah, nah.
can.
You got Amazon Prime. You got no other person you're using your Amazon Prime
That too,
subscription
yeah.
on. Use it on us.
Yep.
Oh, now I got an
Didn't
ad break. Apparently, your ad started and now my ad started.
Jesus. They could watch it from my side
Man.
though.
All right, that's fine. Is he back?
I think so.
Swifty?
I don't need no silver lining. But yeah, if you guys have Amazon Prime, you could use your Amazon Prime subscriptions. You get one free subscription every month from Amazon Prime. Go ahead
And you can
and
set it for auto renewal. You never have to look at it again. As long as you pay for your Amazon Prime, which I know everyone does, because you
for the
guys want
most
your
part.
packages delivered in 2 days or less. Amazon Prime is like what's the message?
Ooh. I'm not saying to do a remake of Black Ops 2 or 3, but to just enhance them and have them perform to better standards. That'd be
Yeah,
pretty cool. Like remastered Black Ops 2 or 3.
but they
I'd,
did
I'd,
that with Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 1.
those weren't remasters, those were remakes.
No, they
Oh no,
did.
they did do a
They
remaster. You're
released.
right.
Yeah, and no one played them.
Hmm.
Also, you did leave it because I'm not getting the messages that he was putting on.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not getting the messages. Like whatever messages you're reading, I don't even see that. Let me
Oh,
see. Do I have to
jeez.
do it?
Yeah, maybe re-enable it and I join back up. I'm not sure. Hold on.
Oh, there you go.
There it is.
I have to
I see
re-enable
it.
it because you closed it out or something. Yeah, we got it. We figured it out. Someone pressed the no button.
No, it's not that. I
I'm
was
just kidding.
like when it says share chat is on. Whenever I put my mouse over it, it says leave share chat, and like I didn't read it because like I clicked it to go back to the
Oh,
chat, but I mean that was crazy. Oopsies.
and whoever is just joining, just kind of just re-explain everything. Why we're even talking about all this stuff. So are we gonna do this every Sunday or what are we doing?
Huh?
Are
I don't
we?
know if
Is
I'll
this
be
gonna
able to
be an
do it
every
every
Sunday
Sunday.
thing? But
I
okay,
could
well, on a
try.
weekly basis, we'll try to do on a weekly basis. We are starting a podcast, Level Up Lounge. Just talk about gaming, esports, um, everyday life. Well, everyday life in terms of gaming, like Twitch streaming, things like that.
Every Sunday.
So
Shh, Alyssa.
not every Sunday. But we are gonna try to keep it consistent at least.
I mean,
Because
shoot, with the shutting down of TikTok, we definitely will have more to do. Ugh.
she keeps trying to jump on my computer.
What do they call those cats? Calicos?
Yep, you can only come as a girl. Okay.
I just don't think I'll getting back into COD till I see where I feel confident in the game that's going to be released. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, so
Consistency,
we're gonna be
though.
doing this as much as possible, at least once a week. Just talk and also interact with you guys. Like no playing games, just talking to you guys. Yeah, we'll probably try to do it every weekend. The reason why today is just more of like us talking and not real any topic going on is because my cousin needs to start watching esports and as of right now, I chose him as my topic to start the episode. But going forward, we're gonna be talking about like professional Call of Duty, Valorant, Counter Strike. Um, I'll try to also add more people on this, not just like we'll try to add people that can put input. Anyone in chat, if you guys want to talk, we could add you guys to this as well. not camera shy or not video call shy, just to talk and put your
I
guys'
think the
input.
only restriction is that they would have to use some sort of, well, I mean, if they wanted to air it on their own stream, yeah. But so like, who? I don't know if you can do it on
There's ways I could
mobile.
do I could do a voice a start viewer call in, and I could have it where they call in. So we
Oh,
can set it where you guys are more than welcome. I want to have the back and forth feedback. That's the whole point of this all. One of the reasons why I'm personally doing this, I'm trying to start a portfolio for school, but also, I mean, if this works out, this works out. So, and he's doing it because he's just supportive, because I supported him through everything. He gave birth to a 9-pound baby. I'm
sir.
just kidding, but yeah, we're gonna try to do
No
this
trying to
consistently.
rush or
And yeah, I
change
know
subject at
consistency is key.
all. Do you guys think you'll hop on Delta later? Dude, I'm not even gonna lie, like I'm
Probably.
fighting sleep right now. But
I
if I
probably am or probably not. I don't know. I've already kind of had pre-plans to rank up in Warzone. Um, it just all depends if that person's still on by the time this is all done, or if they're gonna
I
get back
probably
on
just
because I
need
just
like a little
checked.
nap and I could probably get on, but I just need a little nap or something, get some rest.
You know what you need?
Huh.
5 hour energy. You need what Peter Griffin
Probably,
called the
dude.
8 hour energy. Have you
Dude, if they
seen the
sponsored me and
episode
I could get
where
5 hour energy all the time, dude, that'd be amazing. It's only 6. No,
he
it's
stays up?
nine.
Oh no no,
I live on the
he's
East Coast.
9. He lives on the East Coast.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not the
I've
same.
been working since this morning. I've been up since like 6 in the morning.
But yeah, that's a lot of things going on. No sweat. I would play Delta Force if they don't get back on. I will let you know. I will send you a message. But my wife is probably gonna want to hang out with me at some point because I told her I couldn't go out with her. I was waiting on this guy, and she's mad at me because I didn't go outside. I didn't. I didn't get my exercise. I didn't go
Yeah. Touch any
do my
blades of
daily
grass.
thing. Yeah. No. We've been watching a show called The Good Doctor
Ah,
on Hulu, and I love that show.
that's cute.
I do love that show. That's a good show. Um, Speaking of shows, I don't know if anyone ever watched this. Did
Off
anyone watch
topic.
Video Game High School? No, it's on topic. Did anyone watch Video Game High School?
All right, yeah, I'm gonna take it out. I'm
All
probably
right,
just gonna sleep for an hour, but set an alarm
he's not gonna
and
wake up.
then
Don't count on it.
not wake up. I definitely want to play the game. I just know that if I start playing, I'll fall asleep.
Video Game High School was not an anime. Basically it was like it was on Netflix for a long time, and I think you can still watch it like on Prime or something like that. But basically, some kid he gets accepted to a high school that basically nurtures professional players, gamers, and it was pretty cool. Um, I mean, it's a show basically about a high school professional gaming, things like that. And there's a few shows on Netflix that actually talk about like the history of like consoles and computer gaming and Pong, like how Pong started. I would say look into them. I had to watch them because of school, but there's some interesting shows on there about video gaming. You never wake up from naps at night. That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna wake up. It's 9
I
o'clock.
wake up
Just go to.
usually I'm there's an extracurricular activity that
At
keeps
that
me
point,
from.
you're waking up for morning, and you're gonna like start your day on Monday.
No, I mean I'm off tomorrow, so I'll probably get back.
Okay,
I do
but
get up. I
that's
just get
still
on late, and by the time I get on, you're asleep. Swifty. The new season of Rick and
the new
Morty comes
season
out
Rick
this
and
year.
Morty. So that's still going on. I thought the guy got like arrested or something like that.
He did, but they recasted.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know it's
So the
controversy as hell,
season
but
7 is
I
with
didn't
the
like.
recast.
I never liked the show. I'm just waiting for him to say something. I never care for Rick and Morty. I mean, they have some good episodes here and there, but do not care for the show.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Gotta
I don't
get
know. I just remember.
swifty.
I just remember something about it being him getting arrested, and I don't know. I don't watch it. I grew up on Futurama and Family
If you call
Guy
me
and
bro, I'll be up. I
American
don't
Dad.
let you look at my phone that much. Okay, I got you.
Like
That's
Family
wild
Guy
to
and things
hear.
like that. Rick and Morty's a good show. I'm not gonna say it's not, but it's just not my type of show. It reminds me of those
Boo.
shows like Horace Jackman, Horace something, the one that Tosh
Yeah.
Point made. That Tosh,
BoJack
it's like one of those
Horseman.
shows. Yeah, like it's one of those shows that I'm like this is just dumb. I never liked South Park either. That always annoyed me. The whole thing of South Park always annoyed me. Oh, BoJack Horseman. Yes, that show looks dumb. Or the other one, the one where the kid like starts his hormones and he has a hormone monster or something like that. What Nick Carell does.
I have no idea.
It's it that one's kind of funny. Like I've seen a couple episodes of that. Like I said, Big Mouth. Yes, that was a good show.
Yeah, it makes sense. I get you. Well, all right, bud. Go ahead and
Alrighty.
get out of here. Get me my nap
Yeah,
in.
let's call it a night. Well, end of the stream, end of the podcast. I appreciate it. You know, doing this and everyone that joined. I know we've been only on for an hour, but these are going to be, I would say, like an hour or two of us talking. If we decide to play any games, like while we're doing this, we'll just transition to gaming. But right now, I understand he's tired, so go get your rest, and we'll call it a night.
Thanks for joining Level Up Podcasting. Pod,
Yep.
podcast.
Thanks for joining, guys, and I hope you guys see you guys on the next one. I do like the shared chat thing, man. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's interesting. You have a good night too, Soda Pop.
Have a
I
good
will
night,
more than
guys.
likely see everyone from my side probably here soon in like an hour or so. So stay
And anyone on
tuned.
my
Watch.
side, this is the only thing I'm doing. So sorry, but I'll probably start streaming video games as well. If I get back on to play ranked, I'll probably stream that.
Alrighty, Alyssa.
I gotta get back
You
into
as
it.
well.
So all right, guys.
See ya, Queen. You heard it. I'll
See you
hold him
guys.
to
Have a
it.
good night.
Evil. All right. See you guys.